They said the garden on the hill never changes, not the flowers, not the scent, not even time itself. But no one warned me about her. The woman with petals in her hair and eyes that remember centuries. I wasn't supposed to find her, but once I did, I couldn't leave. Welcome to another haunting tale from the edge of the unknown. If you're drawn to mysteries laced with beauty, desire, and secrets that bloom in silence, subscribe, like, and let me know in the comments where you're watching from. This story will stay with you long after the last petal falls. My name is Eliot. I've traveled through forgotten cities, abandoned castles, and overgrown paths, always looking for something that never had a name. I tell myself I'm chasing stories, beauty, art. But if I'm honest, I've been searching for her long before I ever knew she existed. It began with a detour, a missed train, a broken map, and a local man who pointed toward a hill with a half smile. "You'll find what you need there," he said in an accent so soft I barely caught it. "Just don't stay after dark." The garden was exactly where he said it would be, untouched, wild, and yet somehow perfect. Like it bloomed for no one and everyone. No fences, no signs, just rows of flowers I couldn't name, glowing in late afternoon light. And then I saw her. She stood barefoot in the grass, in a flowing white dress, sunlight dancing in the strands of her golden hair. She looked up slowly, as if she already knew I had arrived. "Hello," I said. She didn't answer right away. Her gaze drifted over me, not curious, just knowing. "You weren't supposed to come here," she said finally, in a voice like wind through petals. "I got lost." "No one gets lost here," she said. "They come, because something inside them is already broken." I should have turned back, but I didn't. Her name was Liora, or at least that's what she told me. She didn't speak much, but when she did, her words painted images more vivid than any photograph I'd ever taken. She said she belonged to the garden, that she couldn't leave. That time didn't pass for her the way it did for the rest of the world. I visited her every day for a week, and every day she was there in the same dress, the same place, with no trace of fatigue or change. But it wasn't repetition. It was ritual, and it felt sacred. I brought her stories. She gave me silence. I offered her questions. She answered with riddles. I showed her a photo I had taken of her among the lavender. She stared at it, her fingers trembling. "I remember this," she whispered, "but I don't remember when." That night, I stayed longer than usual. The sky turned dark, and the flowers began to close. Liora stood still as stone, her skin almost luminous under the moonlight. I touched her hand. It was warm, alive, but beneath the softness, there was something else, something pulsing, like the rhythm of roots deep underground. Then she said something I'll never forget. "If you kiss me before dawn, I will become real again. But if you don't, I will bloom forever and forget you entirely." I laughed nervously. "Is that a myth?" She didn't smile. "It's a warning." I didn't kiss her. I was too afraid of what it might mean, of what I might lose or gain. When I returned the next day, the garden was still there, but she wasn't. I searched everywhere. Days passed, then weeks. Locals told me there was never a woman in the garden. Some said it had been closed for years. Others claimed the flowers never bloomed at all, just dead roots in silent soil. But I remember her. I remember her touch, her voice, her sadness, and I remember the scent of her hair, like white roses under rain. I've traveled far since then, cities, deserts, forests, but I keep a small vial of soil from that garden, sealed in glass. Some nights, I swear it smells like her. Maybe Liora never existed. Maybe she was a dream wrapped in petals and secrets. But sometimes when I close my eyes, I hear her whisper, "You weren't supposed to find me, But you did, and now you'll never be the same. If this story left a trace on your heart, imagine what else waits in the gardens we dare not enter. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and tell me in the comments. Have you ever seen something too beautiful to be real? Stay tuned for the next mystery. Until then, keep dreaming carefully.